This is Raymond Brock, CEO of Humble Living, inspirational speaker, life coach. First thing first, happy anniversary to my beautiful wife, Edwina. I love you. I thank you for all that you do. I thank you for the woman that you are. I thank you for just being you. I thank you for allowing me a place to grow as a man. We've been knowing each other for a while now, so we weren't always in this space that we're in now, but a lot of it has to do with how great and wonderful she is as a woman. So for that, I want to say, Edwina, thank you. Happy anniversary. I want to talk about marriage real quick. My good friend Josh made a post a while back, and the post said, I want to be married before the ceremony. And I think that a lot of people are so excited about having a wedding ceremony that you're not truly invested enough time into really understanding I want to spend the rest of my life with this person. See, to me, marriage is when two people have figured out that they want to spend the rest of their life with each other. And in that, it's a lot of growth. We're talking about a person that you can build with, a person that can make you better in your walk and what you're trying to do, and vice versa. Too oftentimes, we're trying to impress somebody else by having a wedding, but we haven't truly figured out if I want to spend the rest of my life with this person. That's why divorce is the way it is. Because you will have a ceremony with a person that you're not truly married to. See, the thing of it is, you're really married to the person before you have the ceremony. The ceremony is just it's just the cement when it dries, shall I say. But you've already figured out there are some things that y'all went through in the dating process that allows you to say, yes, I want to spend the rest of my life with this person. Now understand, it's still not going to be peaches and cream and it's not going to be perfect, but it's a place where two people can actually have a starting spot in dating each other. You figured out there, okay, I can spend the rest of my life with this person. And then it's a willingness to grow up. That means that even after we have the wedding ceremony, the things that you don't like about me, or shall I say, the things that I do that you don't agree with, I'm willing to not do those things if they're not totally beneficial for the relationship. See, it's a place where you've established not only, yes, I can spend the rest of my life with this person, but this person has showed me that they're willing to grow. There's so many things that I had to grow in before I became this man. Only the beauty in my wife allowed me to grow. We had the ceremony 4 years ago. I've actually been married to her for probably 6 years, I'm guessing. Been knowing her for 12. But it was before we had the ceremony that I knew I wanted to spend the rest of my life with her doing it. See, as a man, I had to grow up. I can't emphasize that enough. And I'm not saying every situation and every man need to grow up. Sometimes it's the woman that need to grow up. But however, in order to truly be married to somebody and not be willing to grow up, then you're not really married. Y'all just had a ceremony. See, when a person continues to do the same thing to you again and again, they're not married to you. That's just a person that you had a ceremony with. We're putting way too much into the ceremony and not enough into being married. You have to figure out a couple of things. What was God's intent for man and woman? What was his intent? Why did he want a man and a woman to be together? Of course, in that they can reproduce. A man and a woman share a relationship that man can't share with anybody else in the world, and a woman can't share with nobody else in the world. That's why your wife is supposed to be number one. A man's not supposed to put nothing in front of his wife. Nobody comes before his wife. And of course, the same thing for the wife. Nothing comes before the husband. Then you reproduce. You have kids. So now you have a beautiful relationship with an individual, and then you have kids. You're taking care of God's earth. It was an intent there that God intended for man and woman. And it's a beautiful place. Matter of fact, there is no better place. There is no better place than being married to a woman or a man that you can spend the rest of your life with, grow, and become a better person. And you can watch them become a better person. They can watch you achieve some goals that you're trying to achieve. You can watch them achieve some of their goals. And then you can have kids, and you can watch your kids grow and achieve their goals. And you can be a grandparent one day. See, it's way bigger than just a wedding ceremony. It's bigger than that. And I pray today that you understand that before you go get married to somebody, or before you go have a ceremony with somebody that you're not truly married to. It's important that you share about your marriage. We got to get back to doing things the way God intended for us to do. We got to be more consistent in His walk. I'm going to ask you this question before I end this. Everything that you do in your life, is it good for the earth? Everything that you do, is it good for somebody else to see you doing it and say, yes, I want to do that? If it's not, then you need to go back and reevaluate yourself. The Bible was written for this and this only. It's an instruction manual for you to be the best you can for the earth. The ways of a man and a woman should be good for the earth. Man, listen, we got a lot of work to do. Life is good, but we still have a lot of work to do. Happy anniversary to my beautiful wife, Edwina. No matter who you are, no matter where you at, no matter what you do, I love you. Raymond Brock, Humble Living.